Muy buenas chicos, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos por fin a la entrevista con David Vonderhaer. Si alguno de vosotros no conocéis a David, es el jefe del estudio de diseño, se encarga de toda la parte del multijugador, competitivo, y por fin le vamos a poder hacer esta entrevista, así que estoy bastante nervioso, ahora mismo no me estará entendiendo nada, pero bueno, did you understand something that I say?
I understand enough.
Okay, so first of all, thank you so much for this interview. I really appreciate it, and all my subscribers too. So I have a very interesting question.
Okay,
so,
let's go.
Are you ready for this?
I am ready.
Let's go. My first question is probably the most important question. Is why did you fix the DSR in Black Ops 2? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't want to die today, this morning, so this is not the first question, okay? Let's go with this real question. The first question is, I think you forgot something very important. What is the dolphin dive, David?
The short answer is that we really needed to tighten the combat loop, make the game fast and fluid. In order to do that, you need to make motion and movement where the gun can stay up. And you can't keep the gun up very well if you're diving like this, but you can if you're backsliding.
Yeah, the new movement is more utility.
Yeah, it's really the fast and fluid nature requires you to put the character in positions where he can always, aim.
Yeah, I think that we don't like the dolphin dive for his utility. We like the dolphin dive
For the fun.
For fun, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, look, I gave a whole presentation about this earlier in the year because I know that it's just silly fun.
Mm-hmm.
But you're trying to make a game, and you have to work on features that support the game's core design principles.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next question. What do you think is the best thing that you created in Black Ops 3? Your favorite thing in general, about all the game?
So, there's three major things that we like to talk about. So it's not, asking me to pick one is very tough.
Yeah.
I'll tell you though, since you asked, I worked a lot on the competitive agenda.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit of a personal passion project. I really am trying to find interesting and unique ways to bring the world of competitive and the normal game closer together. I think that the competitive agenda is a lot of fun, but it's too extreme, I guess might be a good word, for most people. And I think though both of those universes can coexist, and I think both sides can learn from each other. And I like to try to find ways to introduce them and bring them together, and they usually play to win, right? You don't usually, unless you're playing for clips, right? You play to win. Some of the best YouTubers are pub stompers. They're like, they go drop 45. How is that goal different than competitive? It's really not. The big YouTubers will have some of the most big impact games where they go out and drop 40 bombs and 50 bombs, and so I don't feel like the worlds are that different. So I'm really excited about Arena and the features that it has with protects and bans. And that's the feature that allows you to decide which piece of content to protect so no one can ban it, or to ban a specific piece of content, like the Man
I saw it in the presentation. It looks so good.
Right, and then the specialist draft, where there can only be one specialist on a team. Those features are very esport focused or very competitive focused, but they don't mean that it doesn't mean that they're not interestingly good features for a public match too, right? And they're not in public match, they're in Arena, and it's where they belong. But I think, how great would it be if we can get our communities, right, all the communities, to find common ground and play together? Like, the game would be better and stronger for it, I think. It's personal.
So your favorite thing is the competitive of Black Ops 3?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Yeah, your favorite part of Black Ops 3 is the competitive, the arena.
Yeah, so there's also, of course, the specialist feature.
I love how the specialist abilities, weapon change the game. You have to use in the right moment.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
unique specialist weapons and their abilities of 9 specialists. They each have a weapon or ability. They're mutually exclusive choices.
The Black Ops 3 beta is gonna be the same version of that we're playing here in Gamescom. It's gonna be more complete.
Are you asking about the beta?
Yeah.
It's similar, but the beta is not the Gamescom build. So the Gamescom build was made before this. The beta build's being made right now. So there's similar type of stuff, but there's
for example, formats.
Yeah, we have not gone through and released the specific details of what the beta has in it, but you're going to find out the exact maps, the exact modes. The beta is online. What we bring to a trade show like Gamescom is offline. It's LAN, right? So you don't want to depend on the internet in the how good has your internet been on your phone the last 3 days, right? Not very good.
I mean about the score streaks, maps, weapons.
So if you're seeing it out here, you will probably see it in beta, but you'll have to wait until Gamescom is over to get the specifics of what's in there. Yeah, but I mean, you can reasonably expect that we're not going to take something away.
De acuerdo.
Yeah.
Tenemos que esperar, pero la beta va a ser muy parecida. For this question, I want that you remember that I trust in you, we trust in you, you are our hero. So...
That makes me so uncomfortable. No, it's very nice of you to say, but let's be really clear and honest about this. This is pretty important, okay? I'm just one guy. I'm a game designer at Treyarch. It's very fortunate that I get to come and talk to you and meet people. It's a great privilege. But this is a big studio. There's 260 men and women.
A lot of people behind you.
A lot of people in Santa Monica back working. Maybe they send me out here to get me out of the building. Maybe that's what actually is happening. I appreciate what you're saying there, but it's the team at Treyarch that makes this possible, right?
Okay, so the question is that I saw that there is something better than the Morsi, something low in the Black Ops 3 version that we're playing here in Gamescom. That means that there's gonna be a better score streak than the Morsi, because I remember that you in Twitter say that the Morsi power is enough to destroy people in Black Ops 3. What's up with
that? So you're talking about the blank square that's after the mothership and the score streaks menu.
Yeah,
and you want to know what that is.
Yeah, I know.
And you think that I'm going to tell you?
I'm happy if you say that
so
there's gonna be a new score streak.
How do you know that it's actually past the mothership? How do you know it's not just a trick?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, so I wouldn't read too much into that. The way that the menus are structured, the locked-in content goes back there, or maybe it's in there just so that people post YouTube videos about it, and there's nothing. Maybe that's what's happening.
Or Troy, you remember that people that say you the nuke?
Yeah. No, we've already said this. I'm on record about this. I'm not a big fan of game-ending score streaks. Most of the score streaks that we're going to have, you can find and play in that build, and maybe there's some other stuff that you don't know about yet. But until we figure out if we want to do those things or not, you have to wait. I'm sorry.
Okay. This question is probably the most important question to all my subscribers. It's about previous Call of Duty maps.
Previews?
Yeah, multiplayer, Call of Duty maps, Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
So I want to focus this question in Nuketown. Nuketown 2065 on Black Ops 3.
Are you asking me about if there's a Nuketown for Black Ops 3?
Yeah.
I see. I don't know, Alan. Is there a Nuketown for Black Ops 3?
We're not talking about any other maps than the 4 maps that are currently in the build right now.
Yeah, the multiplayer was presented on the E3. I don't think that it's the time to say something about this amazing map.
Yeah, I would bet you that there is zero chance that you will have exclusive information revealed in this room. I'm just being honest with you. Listen, we know that Nuketown's a fan favorite map, right? There's lots of fan favorites though, so we have to decide and take our choices. But we haven't revealed the entire map list. not everybody's seen all the maps that we have. There's actually something incredibly exciting happening with maps now, you know, that I hope makes it, you know, that might be even more interesting than Nuketown. Did you ever think about that? Maybe there's something even more interesting. So we'll find out. You'll find out. I don't think we actually know what we want to do with that yet.
Okay, and last question. What's about party games? Like Kyun game, you know, of this.
Yeah, you're talking about party games?
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, I'm really sorry. We haven't announced any kind of the modes beyond the modes that we've announced. You know, we're fans of certain party games modes.
Yeah, I know.
You know, we like them, but we have to make sure that what we make makes sense for Black Ops 3. But as far as the actual playlists go and what will be out there for everybody, public matchmaking, we've only announced the staple game modes. You know, the ones you know, Hardpoint, Uplink, and Search and Destroy, Team Deathmatch, and Free for All, and Domination, and Hardpoint. Right, all the core modes, and then there's some other core modes that we haven't announced that haven't been around in a while, and you'll hear about those. Which ones will also bring. This game has a lot of game modes in it, though. It really does.
Okay, so I'm done. Thank you so much,
Yeah, thank you, man.
again.
Really appreciate it.
You
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you are a little drunk, but we like it. You know?
A little bit. Adios.
Adiós. Bueno chicos, hasta aquí la entrevista. Ha sido increíble y qué alivio poder hablar en español después de hablar inglés y tal. Nada, espero que la apreciéis mucho. Una vez más, gracias a David Bonderhart, a todos los que me han ayudado a conseguir esto, a vosotros también. Y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Adiós. So, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hold on. Hold on.